if your dog is jumping up at your face and nipping at you, well, that's an issue for sure. So how do you get them to stop at nipping? Well, like here's a really, really simple technique, okay? And I use this actually all the time, and I don't get to show this in my content too much, but this is a technique that we use a lot. So a lot of dogs that we train with, I insist with my clients that their dog has to wear a leash inside the house if they have the expectation that they're going to talk to the dog. And of course they're going to talk to the dog. You want to talk to your dog. So they have a leash on. So one of the things that I do is I have these dogs wearing leashes. And when I see that they begin to get excited and maybe my hands are occupied with something else, I literally stand on the leash. And it prevents their upward mobility. Now, one thing that might be happening is you might be cuddling with the dog and you might say like, hey, I have a need to cuddle with this dog. But the dog says, I don't want to cuddle, I want to do wrestling. And so you got to put those two things in line. If you have a really young dog, and I'd say if you have a dog that's less than a year old and you're on the couch and cuddling with your dog and your dog isn't staying particularly well where you want it to, then you've got some work to do. You've probably got a little bit ahead of yourself and you need to back up your training and show the dog that, hey, you have to stay on your place while I watch this 30-minute television show, or I watch this YouTube video, or I listen to Al's live stream, whatever it is, right? Putting that discipline into your dog. Preventing a dog from doing anything is basically you frustrate them. You don't give them the ability to do the thing that they want to do, which is frustrating, or you make them uncomfortable. That means that you have to use some kind of training collar to set a boundary to say like, I don't appreciate it when you do that. What a lot of people do is when they get frustrated, we use these things. And I don't think that you should use your hands to correct your dog. This is why I'm a big believer in using your tools to correct your dog. Use your leash, use your remote collar, use a pinch collar, use any one of these to be able to tell your dog that, okay, you're at a boundary. You're not supposed to be doing that thing. Yes, you need to reward the dog for doing the thing you actually want. But when it comes to preventing and stopping anything you don't want, you need to frustrate your dog and you need to make them uncomfortable. Not unnecessarily so, but it needs to be enough that they're like, hey, that's not the right direction to move. So you got to be thoughtful about it, but you also need to be firm enough that they completely get it.